This is your boy Supa Mario, and you're tuned in to the On The Beat podcast. Let's go. Yeah, you on the beat, talking on the beat, learning on the beat, watching on the beat. Get your skills up, won't you listen up? Yeah, you tuned in live, yeah, you on the beat. The beat podcast. On the beat podcast. On the beat podcast. On the beat podcast.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is your boy Supa Mario. You're tuned into the On The Beat podcast. I have a very special guest with me tonight, man. I have Mr. Y.Luck. How you doing there, man?
What up, brother, man? What's poppin'?
Oh, man, not much, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, I know. Look here, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. But ladies, my ladies that's in the audience and stuff like that, and my fans and supporters, this is the guy that you need to really be like checking out, man. Mr. Y.Luck, man. He's definitely a talented. I'm not gonna say artist. He's an all-around performer and entertainer. Period. And he's definitely got talent that you ladies need to go on ahead and, you know what I'm saying, need to follow this man right here, man. Y.Luck,
yes, sir.
man. So go ahead and let the ladies know, you know what I'm saying, who you are, especially the ones that, you know what I'm saying, haven't caught on to, you know, your artistry and also your entertainment, man. You got the floor.
My name is Y.Luck, Y.Luck, aka Street Talk, aka Future Wilson. That's my new moniker, Future Wilson. Okay. Because women want Future, but they also want Russell Wilson. And you gotta be right in the middle and tread that fine line to be both. And I feel like I got a good bit of both. So I just, you know, took that moniker Future Wilson. Plus I got one of the name, I named the song Future Wilson on my album. So, but yeah, man, y'all can follow me on Instagram, man. Street__talk. I'm just here to put good music out and represent for like people who fool me, people who fuck with me. Like women, you know, they show me the most love. You dig? I know a lot of them lying. Oh, he fine. I know I'm not fine. I know I got to go to the gym. You dig? But yeah. It is what it is. You show me love, I'm going to show you love back. So, you know what I'm saying? And I just make music that I used to make music for everybody. Like I'm one of the few people that, you know, a lot of people, man, I make music for everybody. I used to. Now I just make music for, you know, if niggas want to listen to it and, you know, fuck to it or whatever they want to do to it, cool. But now it's like I'm catering to women because, you know, if Megan can make a whole album about, you know,
it is
fucking her pussy, then I can make a whole album about my dick. So
that's it. You know what I'm saying? So man,
and then I'm nasty. And then I'm nasty as fuck. So it's like they ain't never really saw this like even like and I fuck with him heavy. I'm a huge fan, but even like Kevin Gates, like he make music. He got that gangster shit. He got this, he got that. He got, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he be on the nasty shit. Like I done just transition, like just straight into all nasty shit. That's all you getting.
But you keeping it real though. You know what I'm saying? You just saying what you know. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, and then like I tell my partners, like niggas gonna stop using dope. Niggas gonna stop robbing. Niggas gonna stop killing. Like at some point you either gonna get killed or you gonna stop killing or you gonna go to jail. At some point you either gonna go to jail or you gonna stop. You're gonna transition into having a legitimate business or you gonna go to jail, get killed, something like that. But nobody's gonna stop fucking. Like everybody gonna fuck forever. So I'm gonna do something that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just do what I can to continue to make the music I won't make. And so, you know, damn, I just realized that. Look what jersey I got on. Shout out Houston, man. I love Houston. I ain't gonna lie. My son was just born. Him and his mama live in Houston. So I love Houston.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah, man. So, you know, you said you like Houston and everything, but you know, where originally you're based out of, man?
New Orleans. I'm a New Orleans born and bred, man. Uptown, Hollywood, Fig Street. That's my city, dog. But you know, Houston, Dallas, Texas, really, because after the storm, I moved to Dallas for a little bit with my daughter and her mom. But so I love Dallas. And Houston, I'm beginning to love Houston. Like I'm thinking about moving to Houston. That's how much I'm loving.
I was gonna ask you that. You thinking about making that move?
Yeah, bro, I love it, bro. And I keep, every time I'm there, she'll bring me to different places, and I'll see different areas, and I'm like, I see the woodlands. I'm like, hold on, man, I gotta come. Then she bring me to Katy. Then I'm at Spring, and I'm like, nah, man, I gotta might make this transition. So yeah, I love it. I love it out there.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So you know how you got your start in the music industry, man. You know, is and the reason why with everything about this interview is gonna lead up to where we're gonna kind of like end off or whatnot, man. And just listening to your music and also your audience that know you. You know, how did you and you was kind of like giving a little summary of your artistry or whatnot. So how did you get your start in the music industry until where you at right now?
So. It's funny, man. Like everything I do, I try to be the best at it. Even if I'm not the best, I want to push myself to be the best. So that way I know I'm one of the best. And my sisters, they all they had a rap group, and then my other sister had a singing group, and I just used to always be there. But I played ball. Like I wasn't one of them players who was supposed to go to the league. I was one of them players who was going to the league. Nah, bro. And then I had my daughter, and anybody who knows me knows I'm a father and a man first. Like, you know what I'm saying? And football was a dream, regardless of how close it really was. It was a dream that I just couldn't continue to chase. And I just was watching my sister. They was on a tour with 50 Cent. They was on tour with No Limit, did some shows with Not. Like they just did a whole bunch of shows, and I would just be back there. And then, one day the whole No Limit family was back there, and Silk the Shocker, and just all of them was freestyling. And I'm just looking around like, wow, these dudes really suck. Like, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm like, because I always been a up north. Like Jada Kiss, DMX is my favorite rapper of all time. So like the flow for me is like, that whole, I learned to love him. Like Mystic was one of my favorite rappers too. You got to have something different about you. But I needed lyrics. I need a flow. You know what I'm saying? So when I listen to certain people, I'm like, that's just, other people might be like, Lord, I'm like, nah, not really. So in watching them, I'm just like, damn, if these niggas could rap, I know there's no doubt in my mind I could probably write some words down. I'm pretty intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And man, listen, I went home and wrote something down, and it was the worst shit you ever want. I'm like, oh, this shit hard. Like, this is like
maybe to you, but somebody.
No, cuz that shit was trash. Listen, I'm one of the few niggas that's gonna be 100% honest with you, cuz that shit was trash. And the way it might be too much information, but the way I do things is I find my personal space to do certain things in home crafts. So, when I used to come home, I knew that I would go in the garage and that would be my space to hone my football skills. Because I would sit down and, do little things, catching the ball. Just different shit like that. So I would keep a notepad in the bathroom, and too much information, but I'm, we keep it in 100. Every time I took a shit, cuz every single time, I would have the little radio playing, and whatever song was on, the first song I hear, I would write a verse of like if I were on that song. Okay. So it was kind of like, it was exercise for me. And after that, I wasn't until I got nice with it that I started letting people hear, like, hey, check this out. But I waited until it was one where I had a few times where I was like, oh wait, I this sound like it might be all right. So then I let people hear.
About what age you were when you started getting confident in your writing?
Well, that's a good question. I didn't start getting confidence in my writing. Damn. Be honest with you,
don't mean to tell your age or whatnot.
No. I'm just trying to think of when I even started, because even then I wasn't confident. I really haven't been. If you want the honest opinion, I really didn't feel like I was a good rapper until like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I've been rapping for 10 years.
That sounds about right, man. Normally that's someone to get in their prime. Yeah, about 10 years. It takes you a while to get in your prime. Yeah, man. So that, man, that's good, man. That's
and
good.
I didn't feel like I was cut. And I would have people be like, boy, you saying some shit. And I just be like, I'm such a hard critic. And I don't believe in people lying to you and faking with you and saying shit just to say it. So I would really be like, nah, nigga, tell me, if you my nigga, tell me the truth. Like if I sound bad, if I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, and I would say a year and a half ago, 2 years ago is when it was really when I sat and listened to music and I was like, yo, I might be nicer than a lot of these niggas.
Yeah, for real.
So,
yeah, that's what's up, man. Now, you know what I'm saying, you and I know you say you know, borderline perfectionist or whatnot, man. And and I got your press kit and everything like that, and it was told that you're an activist, you know what I'm saying, producer, songwriter, director, actor, you know what I'm saying, voiceover expert, man, and also screenwriter. And just to come off the screenwriting part, man, last year, you know, you put out a video, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to the late you know, George Floyd or whatnot, man. Kind of tell me about that video and what it meant to you. We all know what it meant, but what did that video meant to you personally for you to put it out there and make awareness of it?
You know, normal people, bro, they'll get on here and they'll give you a hell of a spiel about, you know, this great answer that tells people that, oh, this and that. And, you know, I want to make it seem dramatic and bigger than what it is. But I'm, like I said, bro, I'm one of the few niggas that's just going to give it to you raw. And even if it makes me seem less than what you may see me as, oh, this great figure, it may make me seem less than that. I'm just still going to give you the truth. Yeah. And the truth behind that is, bro, like, not to take nothing away from George Floyd, not to take nothing away from the event, not to take nothing away from nothing. I speak for my people. I love Black people. I am Black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love us. So when I get an opportunity to speak, I speak. And I just feel like I watched the video, you know, because I did it. I was the first one to put a video up. I watched the video.
I remember seeing that video, man, because I checked it out. Oh, not to cut you off. I checked it out and somebody shared it. I don't know where. It was around that time and I saw it on Facebook. And I didn't, you know, it was one of those videos where you would check it out and it had so much content, you know what I'm saying, just dealing with the whole situation. I actually saw the video, and then when I saw it a couple of days ago, I was like, God damn, this is the same guy I saw on last year or whatnot and stuff like that. That's crazy, man.
So the crazy thing is everybody's like, oh man, you did this dramatic piece and you did, man, listen, I had my cameraman with me and we went to, I was at my mechanic's shop.
Okay.
Trying to get my air conditioner fixed in my truck. That's my mechanic's knee on my neck.
Okay.
I just was sitting there, and it's just the way my mind works. I don't know if you really paid attention to really looked at the press kit. My mind works kind of different. So because I do a lot, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just weird to me. Like, and most people would be like, oh, I'm this. To me, it's just like, I just feel like some people your mind may work a certain way that mine don't, and make you better than me at a bunch of shit. The way my mind works with like creative shit, that's the way it works with that. It don't work that way with other shit. It just worked that way with creative shit. Right. So we sitting in the truck and I'm like, bro, let's shoot a video. And he like, what we gonna shoot? I'm like, fuck, I don't know. We just open the phone and scrolling. All we see is George Floyd. I said, hey, I'm about to tell my mechanic put a knee on my neck. And you just film me. And he was like, what you gonna say? I'm like, I don't know. But at first I was saying it because the activist in me was saying, damn, that man's calling for his mama. And then it was reported that his mama had already passed. But he was calling for his mama. Like, and I just put myself in that situation like, damn, bro, what I just felt like the world, he was doing what the rest of the world's knee has been on Black people's necks for so many years.
Yeah.
This had to be a culmination of, we had to come together and say, you know what, we got to do something. And it's not a coincidence that it took 2020, the year of 2020, which is really 2020 vision. It's not a coincidence, bro. Like, I would say George Floyd's movement, it was the biggest movement since Emmett Till or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
it definitely had that, yeah.
And you look at where it's going now. So with me, it was just like, let's do that. And he was like, what you gonna say? I'm like, I don't know. And eventually I just laid down on the ground and he did it. And
so it came from the heart, man.
So what happened was I was saying it at first. I was just saying whatever came to mind. And then the rapper in me was like, man, let me be more creative with this so people can really feel it. And let me say what he was really saying at that moment. Y'all don't understand how pissed we are that you got your knee on this man's neck while you're killing him. So let me just tell you how we feel and why we so and out. They was like, man, y'all tripping up. We got to see the facts. No, we don't have to see the facts. Let me tell you how we feel. If this was a dog, you wouldn't say, well, who has the dog? If I shoot a dog today, bro, outside my house, it would be, not one, let's go backwards. Not one person I ever heard when they was doing the Michael Vick cases and none of that shit. I never heard one person say, well, who did the dogs bite prior? For him to put him down, for him to kill him, who did they bite?
Yeah, exactly.
They never asked that. but when they got their knee on this man's neck, they want to know, well, what type of person was he prior to this?
Justify everything.
You see what I'm saying? So in my mind, it's like, I'm trying to let y'all know I'm trying to speak for us. And my way of speaking is through entertainment. Somebody else's way of, there's some people that I can't paint for shit. Well, it's not good, but I can paint, but I can't paint the way good artists can paint, but somebody else's way of interpreting it or portraying it would be a painting. Mine was through music and through videography. So I just got down there to do it. And it's so funny because people relish at the moment to say, you tell people, you're like, man, that was a great work of art. Boy, you did this and you did that. And people will lie and be like, yeah, I was sitting at home, man. I had this great moment and I put this masterpiece together. Nah, we was in the truck. I said, let's shoot a video. And listen, from the moment I said, let's shoot a video to the moment it was loaded on Instagram was a 42 minutes.
Hey.
That's how long it took. And niggas like, man, but you hit it on the nose. I mean, you was crying in there. I was like, no, it was hot. That was sweat. I don't even
I looked at it thoroughly 2 days ago. I thought it was a tear. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me tell you how God works, bro. He uses people as vessels.
Right.
He used me as a vessel for that. To open some eyes for that. That's all. That sweat dropped down at the perfect time when I was saying the perfect. I wasn't crying, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna get nobody. I don't want nobody to look at me and say, "Oh, he felt like he gave us this masterpiece." No, I felt like God put that together, and everything worked out. It was extremely hot. My neck was really hurting on that ground. Hey, listen, I can't see how that brother did that. That was painful for me, and I was able to move. I did that on my own. He wasn't able to move. So I would never lie. In that situation, I'm never gonna lie. And he was really down there crying. Do you know how much of a bitch nigga I would be to lie and tell people, yeah, I was really down there crying? No, my nigga, he really was. Man, I was sweating because I didn't go through what that man went through down there.
Yeah.
And most people would take that and relish that moment. I'm not most people. I want you to know the truth, and I want you to know the true me so you can understand, so you can say, you know what? At least I know somebody's still honest out there and keeping it 100 with us.
Right, man.
But I felt like it needed to be said.
Yeah, man. Hey, and what I'm saying, things like that, it happened for a reason. Like you said, man, God used you as a messenger, man. And so, what I'm saying, I salute you on that one, man.
I appreciate that, brother.
Oh yeah, not a problem, man. Now, I know we talked about that, but we're gonna switch gears, man. We're gonna talk about your music, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You got an album out right now. It's called "Luck in the Truck," man. You know what I'm saying? It's people. He's got an album out right now, 8 tracks, man, of good quality music, man. I'm a producer myself. And the production on that, man, is fire, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
It's fire, bro. Kind of tell us the concept behind the title, "Luck in the Truck," man. Talk to us, man.
So again, nothing amazing, nothing spectacular. Just one day what is the name of this song? Boot Up. You remember Boot Up?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
So I always felt like I would be great on remixes.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, I want to remix that, but nobody's gonna hear it because I'm a nobody. So I got in my truck and was just like, this what they should do on that Boot Up remix. And I put the instrumental on and recorded it. And I did it, and it was like, I got overwhelming response. So I'm like,
okay.
So then 3-4 days later, I said, let me try something else. So I did another one. Now, naturally, I'm a nasty nigga, like I said. So I'm going to keep it a buck, especially because I'm doing R&B. I love R&B music. I don't even listen to rap in my truck, to be honest with you, unless it's like some real, like I really just jumped on it. I'm going to jump off it quick and go back to some R&B. That's just me. And some country music and shit like that. I'm just not a, I just feel like niggas lie a lot in rap.
Right.
So it's hard for me to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you listen. When you get in the car, you'll say, okay. If you ever get in the car, you'll say, okay, I understand what he's saying. Because the niggas I listen to, if they talking about shooting a nigga, killing a nigga, they really about that life.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to no niggas that saying they selling dope and then they not, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's hard for me to listen to certain things, but I did it. Then I kept doing it, and then I was at 40,000 followers, and then I put a video up, and then I'm at 70,000 followers, and then I put another video up, and all of a sudden I'm at 100,000. I'm like, hold on.
Damn.
This is fucking crazy. I'm just rapping in the truck, and I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? But I seen the overwhelming response from women. And then I thought to myself, oh, this what y'all want people to talk to y'all honestly. And because I felt like, and even having a daughter, I felt like, man, I might be saying too much. Like I might be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if ain't no man ever really talk like this. Women talk that, if you go listen to Trina, if you go listen to Megan and Cardi B and some of the shit they be saying, it's like, but men ain't really never talk like that.
Well, let's rewind something real quick. They actually did. But not during our time right now. You know, we fast forward that, Keith Sweat and all them boys around that Keith Sweat era, you know what I'm saying, back in the early 90s, they actually did that. But it was really, singing though.
Not if you listen to what I'm saying.
But see, you on some other shit.
That's my point. Like, ain't nobody, like, if you listen to, like, man, when you go back and listen to Trina talking about like some, you know what I'm saying, make me want to swallow his babies. Like, when you nigga, I'm on extra that type level, like that times 12, and I'm just keeping it G. Like, even in Future Wilson, I'm like, I'm a good nigga, but I'm gonna treat you disrespectful in that bedroom. You know what I'm saying? When need be, I'm gonna make love to you when I'm supposed to, but I'm gonna fuck you in certain times. Like, and I'm just that type. That's just the type of nigga I am. So nobody has conveyed it and been so fuck how everybody feel. And it's great because the music industry now allows that. I could just make a song right now and throw the bitch up. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to back then, you had to go through a company, you had to get radio spins, you had to hope that they hear it, you had to this, that, and the third. Now I could just throw it up and it's an album. Yeah. And bro, listen, the response, I have people now hit me up saying, man, I didn't know you did other music. They're now looking at the old music on iTunes. They like, cuz, you been nice. I'm like, yeah. But the response for this was so overwhelming that it was like, I don't already start working on part 2 because it's overwhelming.
And it's crazy because I was listening to it and, fellas, it may not be something that you would like, but I can relate to it. And the reason why I can relate to it is because, I used to be out there, I'm kind of slow on my roll, but I used to be out there, in the street chasing the women and shit like that. And I can relate to what you're saying and stuff like that, So, it's just not really female oriented, you're actually carrying a voice and, it's just, you just being 100 with it.
And I tell people when they ask about it, I'm speaking for men.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm speaking to women. Do you realize? And I had to tell this. I did a show for only women, packed the house, right?
Where the show was, by the way, real quick?
That was at BB King's in New Orleans.
Okay.
On Decatur Street.
Okay.
Packed. Okay. It was sold out. Only women. Right? I had to let them know. And they was like, oh, they didn't even realize. They was singing the songs with me and they didn't even realize I never said the word bitch, hoe, slut, nothing, not one time in that entire album.
You know what? You sure the hell didn't.
I personally, I went through every song over and over and over to say, let me make sure I didn't degrade. Now, listen, I'm talking big nasty shit. I'm talking big sexual shit. I'm talking big, but I not one time said, because I want people to understand that sex is, you don't have to, it's not taboo to talk about sex. It's not taboo to have a sexual fantasy. It's none of that's taboo. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get people sometimes, I don't want to talk about why. Don't be a prude, my nigga. Let's have this conversation. Let's have some phone sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be like that. Like, that's video chat. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I went out my way to make sure I didn't say hoe, bitch. I did not degrade not one woman in this. So that's even amazing, when people I had to tell a chick, she was like, yeah, but the way you was talking to women on there, I said, how was I talking to women? Just how you was talking to women. I said, what I was saying was what I would do to you if I had you in the bedroom. That's what I said the entire album. The entire album was me telling you what I would do you if I had you in that bedroom. But I was telling it to you like we were on a date in a truck. The entire album is based in a truck. Yeah. It's like we on a date and everywhere we went, we was in a truck.
That's crazy you say that, man. Yeah. Because
I'm trying to explain to her, like, I'm not telling you, I'm not degrading you. I said, well, when did I call a woman out their name? When did I tell them you're gonna do this? And no, I might say, shut up, daddy talking. That's me in the room. Like, that's me in the bedroom. Sometimes you gotta get aggressive with women in the bedroom. You can't always just have fun and be soft and make love. No, that's not what this about. It's songs for that. Yeah. But then there's other songs that say this ain't no love song. Yeah. I know you got your buzz on. I'm about to fuck like I just met you. Disrespectful, because this ain't no fucking love song.
Bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Which track that was?
That's called Ex Love Song.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that body, that's a you know what I'm saying? We two men or whatnot, but right. I'm listening to it from a male's point of view or whatnot. And it, like you said, it's like you got, you basically did that whole project as the woman was right there with you, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, and the titles of the songs is like spot on with the concepts of the records and stuff like that, man. I salute you on that one because it was a good body of work. And
I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, man. And the crazy part about it is I'm not gonna say I think why women like it, but to me, you know what I'm saying, just listening to it, it's kind of like hip hop meets R&B, but it's like, if I could put it in 2 words, it's like trap love, not trap soul, but it's like trap love because the beats bang. Bro. And then you doing you. You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling people, like I've had, and I'm not gonna never shy away from my niggas. I'm gonna keep it 100 with the niggas. Niggas have been showing this album more love than before. They like, I fuck with this. Hey, bro, I put this on for my girl. Hey, I was on a date. Because what I try to explain to them is, you can go on a date and not have to put no Maxwell or no soft ass shit on. You can put this album on. It's some real nigga shit, but it still sets the mood. And for me, dog, like, it's just one of them things where I just want to make sure that I speak to and for. I want to speak for the niggas that want to speak, and I'm getting up. Like, dog, niggas is giving me an overwhelming, like, more. I'm gonna keep saying overwhelming, and I'm humble, bro, because all I ever wanted was for people to just listen and like my shit. So when I do a show now and they singing the words, it's like, I'm humble, bro. I have to go in the back sometimes and be like, just take a moment and be like, God damn, like, they singing regardless of I don't care if it's 50,000 people in there or 27 people in there. Them 27 people, I'm gonna show out for because y'all rock with me and y'all here for me. And I love that. That makes me feel a certain way that two people like my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how good it is, I'm just happy two people like it. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I just felt like the game needed it, bro.
Yeah, man. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, is being out the box and not being afraid to do it and stuff like that, man. It's one particular record I want to talk about on there, and it's kind of like your headlining record. It's called Wrong Text and stuff like that. Just kind of give the audience a little brief into the project or whatnot. Kind of give us a explanation of what Wrong Text is and what you're talking about in that record.
So let me say this first. Shout out to Misdemeanor, an artist down here with a group, Partners in Crime. Misdemeanor was big in helping me structure the album. Put this song here, place that song there. You know what I'm saying? He came in the studio and listened to it. And he's really like a big brother, but he really helps me when it comes to structuring things and kind of putting things in a perspective for me. So shout out to him for helping me put things in order. But the way it was in order, the way it was placed, Wrong Text is about the reason I call it Wrong Text. And if you listen to any of these songs, I only say those things once or twice in the song. It's not even in the hook or nothing like that. So that song, at the very end of the song, you listening to it, and at the very end of the song, you hear me say, damn, I shouldn't have replied to that text. Right? And the reasoning is because we've all had a situation where we could have just let that text slide. Oh. You could have let that text slide. You ain't have to respond. And I'm not talking about no gangster shit. I'm not talking about no man. Fuck, I'm about to go off on this person to know. I'm talking about I got a text from my ex, or I got a text from a chick who you know what I'm saying? We was just cool, or somebody who was in a relationship already and they sent something and you like, hold on, man, should I even respond to this? Yeah. And then you respond and you like, fuck. Like, and that's why the song is like, man, listen, I'm on my way to your house. You know what I'm saying? We didn't end up fucking. We didn't going back and forth. Now you telling me you love me. Now you telling me, man, I should have never responded to this text. Like, and it's just that experience is one of the experience that could happen in responding to that text, because it could be, man, fuck, I should have never responded. Now this bitch pregnant. Yeah. Oh man, I should have never responded because this bitch crazy. Oh, I should have never responded because look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I should have never responded because I'm tripping. I'm in love with her now. You know, anything. Yeah. Also, anything. That's what that song is about. Yeah.
And people, look, I can't express how you need to just go on Spotify and wherever you get your music at and check out this album, man. Luck in the Truck, because it's some real it's some real nigga shit in it on that whole 8 tracks, man. Real talk. It's some real.
I try to tell people, dog, when they ask me what kind of album is it, I said, just imagine that I got R. Kelly, DMX, LL Cool J in the studio, and we just made. And they just jumped right here, and we just made one straight album. Like DMX, R. Kelly, and LL Cool J. That's the best way I could put it. Yeah. And we just blended to make an album.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, one more other track I want to talk about is the last one. I believe it's the last one. F.R. Interlude number 2. Now, that was you singing on those vocals and stuff like that?
There's no feature nowhere on that album.
God damn, boy, man, you was blowing, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, bro. I brought that track up because, you know what I'm saying, it was that out of all of them, and all of them jam, but that one right there was like, damn, bro, like he really was blowing on there or whatnot, man. The quality of that track alone, just kind of like it being the ending track of the project, man. It was just. I was like, damn, bro, that's a good way to end it off or whatnot. Now, kind of talk to us what the F.R. mean.
Fucking right now.
Ladies, you already know what it is.
F.R. It's called F.R. Interlude because it's an interlude. But the N stands for now. So the F and the R is fucking right. So that's why the name of the song is Fucking Right Now. The name of the song is Fucking Right Now, but instead of putting FRN, it's FR Interlude.
I got you, man. That's well thought out goddamn project, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
For sure, man. For sure, man. So, I gotta ask this: are there gonna be any visuals for this project, man?
Yeah, so we did one to Future Wilson because everybody they love Future Wilson. Like they just, I think they love the concept more than everything else. And then Future Wilson is one of the ones on there where I'm really talking aggressive. But like I said, that's what women want, bro. Women be like, oh man, I'm praying for my Russell Wilson. Yeah, but you want a nigga like Future? Keep it 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just be 100 with it. Like you want a nigga that read the Bible with a pistol in his hand. That's what you want. So for me, it's like I try to explain, like, even the chicks I dealt with, I'm like, listen, it's gonna be hard to find that balance in a lot of niggas. You got that balance in me. You better not lose me. That's just the arrogance in me at that point. But in a relationship.
Ain't no arrogance in it.
Making the song is like they love that one. So I was like, man, let's shoot a video to it. So we shot a video. We went to Mississippi. We shot a video to it. On the beach. I didn't want to go too far. Plus of the weather, and you be nervous. But I wanted it to be somewhere around the beach and all that type of shit. So and it turned out pretty good. We're gonna do another one for the last, not the very last, but Come Over. And man, it's gonna be real dope, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up,
man. Do a few of them.
And do you have any dates on the first one that you're going to be putting it out?
I'm trying to figure out if we want to keep the intro. I'm a perfectionist, bro, and the intro is not, I ain't going to say it's not sitting right with me. The intro is not, I don't know if the intro is what I need for it to be the first video. It's not the first single, but just to throw something out there, it still needs to be, do I want to throw this out? Like this, like I'm a steakhouse. So my steak is going to be beautiful and it's going to taste delicious. However, do I want to just throw this bread out there like this, or do I want to put butter with it? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, I'm still a perfectionist. And even though that's just an appetizer, my shit still gotta, I don't know, bro. It's just sitting with me right now. I haven't made the decision on put it out right now or sit with it or put another one out and have that, you know what I'm saying, shoot another one. I don't know yet.
Yeah, man. Take your time with it,
and
man.
Being independent, you can do that.
Yeah, exactly. Take your time in it and make sure, because your first impression is your last impression, especially like you said, for you as an independent man. Do you have anything new coming up for us, like any public performances?
July 31st, I'll be in Houston. Okay. I don't know the name of the venue. I don't have it at hand. Forgive me for that. We actually just locked it down. Atlanta is like maybe 2 weeks prior to that. It's the Luck in the Truck tour. It's called the Luck in the Truck live intimate session. And again, taking risks. It's only women. I'm only doing shows for women. No men can get in.
Really? Okay.
At 10 p.m. you could get in. So the show is from 8 to 10. And then at 10 p.m. we open the doors for everybody. But I'm only doing shows for women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to do different shit, and I'm catering to the people who fuck with me. The people who gonna come ain't gonna be on that humbug shit. Ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Who need a night out of just ain't no niggas right here pulling on you or trying to holler at you, or just come listen to some good music, chill, whatever, put you in the mood, go home and do what you do with your man. You dig? However you want to do that, but. Yeah, it's just for women, and listen, it's an experience, bro.
That's what's up, man. And last thing, man, you know what I'm saying? One thing you want to say out there to the ladies, man, I'm going to give you the flow, man. Go ahead.
Listen, I just want to say this to the women. I love women. I love y'all. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't club, I don't none of that. But women are the most amazing thing. Y'all are the strongest people in the world. I don't know the ethnicity, the number of your audience, the ethnicity number of your audience or what, but I'm gonna just say how I feel. The black woman is quite possibly the strongest person in the world, because I know some niggas who will shoot the whole block up unless that woman tell them get their ass inside. And she got to raise the neighborhood, and she got to raise single kids, and she got to raise kids being single. And the black woman, men would lose their, my daughter lived with me, so I know how this goes. And we've been doing this for a young age. Since she was born, I done had her. So, she'll go back and forth with her mom. She got an amazing mother. I don't take nothing away from her. Both of my kids' mothers are amazing. So I'm not taking nothing away from her. But what I'm saying is, I know. But men would lose their fucking mind if they had to keep their child for the entire day with no help. There's men in this world that bodybuild, that run Fortune 500 companies, that work 3-4 jobs, that trap, that slang dope, that do music, that do movies, that they would lose their fucking mind if you put a 2-year-old in front of them for a full day. Trust me, bro. Yeah. And I just want women to know, not only that, black women, y'all are the most amazing people in the world. If you don't believe me, just think about it. White women want to be you. Gay white men want to be you. Gay black men want to be you. Everybody wants to be you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to say this before I go and tell y'all how amazing I think y'all are. I think this is such a dope story. Barack and Michelle was at a restaurant, right? Maybe a year after he got elected as president, right? They was at a restaurant in Chicago. The restaurant owner came out, spoke, how y'all doing? Oh, I remember. It was Michelle's ex, right? He owned the restaurant.
Damn.
They was talking back and forth, yada, yada. He was happy, took pictures with him and everything. It was all good. He walks away and Barack looks at Michelle and says, well, Michelle says, that's my ex-boyfriend, blah, 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 yada, yada. And Barack says, jokingly, that's funny. Just think, if you would have married him, all of this could have been yours. And you would have been the wife of a restaurant owner. Michelle looks at Barack and says, or he would have been the president. So I need women to understand that the mind frame, you are the reason men do everything they do. You tell a nigga he look good when his pants is hanging down to the bottom of his ass, he gonna do it all the time. If a nigga got a job and you ain't trying to fuck with him, he gonna go trap. He gonna go slang dope. It's cute when a nigga put his gun on the hook. Listen, I carry mine 24/7. I've been teaching my daughter how to shoot. Like, it is what it is. I know where I'm from. I know what I done been through. So I'm gonna keep rocking how I rock. But I don't praise it. When you women praise it, that's what them niggas gonna do. Anything you do, the women gonna praise. You're passing up these niggas that's 20 and 21 years old working at McDonald's, when in fact it's hard for a 20-year-old to get a job at McDonald's because he know how much he gonna be laughed at and all that. But think about it, he might be putting himself through school. He might be trying to get him his own company. So I just want to say to the women, as beautiful and as amazing as y'all are, and as much power and control you have, not just with your pussy, but what you say and what you do, use that shit, man. Because just like Barack felt like you my wife and I'm the president, and because of me you the first lady, Michelle, no. Nigga, you wouldn't even been the president if I wasn't your wife.
Bro. Yeah.
So I just want y'all to know that. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Go get the album, Luck in the Truck, and fuck to it. You dig? If I'm in your city, come to my show. You gonna fucking enjoy it. You gonna love yourself. I mean, you gonna love it. You gonna thank me, and fuck. Yeah, I made a mistake and said it, but fuck, love yourself. Hell yeah. Y'all are beautiful. Love yourself.
Black women, that's why we call you queens, man. For real. Off the rip, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I appreciate you coming on, man, to the On The Beat podcast, man. Oh, yeah, man. For everyone that want to follow you out on social media, man, go ahead and spit out your social media handles. Street__talk. That's street__talk. That's Instagram. And really, you could do Y.Luck7.com. And it'll take you to all my videos, all my upcoming events. It'll take you to my YouTubes. It'll take you to my Instagram, my Twitter, my everything.
even if you want to buy merchandise, anything, Y.Luck7.com, YLUCK7, the number 7.com. Take you anywhere you need to find me at, and you could download the album on any platform, Luck in the Truck. I also put out another album. I'm trying to put out 5-6 albums this year. I put out another album earlier this year called 2020, which is all about the shit we've been through in 2020. And so, just, Y.Luck7.com. Click on that shit and just follow me whenever and, fuck with me.
That's what's up, man. Y'all go make sure you go follow this man, Y.Luck. You know what I'm saying? Album out on all digital streaming platforms, Luck in the Truck and stuff like that. Look, hey, look, man, I appreciate you coming on. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate talking to the ladies. Ladies, do yourself a treat, man. Fellas, do yourself a treat. You may get something.
Man, I rock for the niggas too. Niggas gonna understand. I rock for the niggas too.
Hey, look, I told the fiance about it, and she liked that type of music. I was like, hey, man, this dude I might have on the interview, you might like him and stuff like that. She's like, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna turn on to your music, man. And like I said,
appreciate that,
I'm gonna get your information, and when you come out to Houston, we're gonna make sure we promote that out there, man, and make sure that
like I said, I just left. Matter of fact, I just got home today. So, and I was there for a week and a half. Like, I'm there. My son is there, bro, my first son. So I'm there all the time. So get my info, bro. We link up. If I need to be in studio one day or we need to just bang a track out, whatever the fuck it need to be, just let me know, bro. I'm pulling up. Like, I work wherever I go.
That's what's up, man. We'll definitely do that, man. Hey, man, it's been the On The Beat podcast. Y.Luck been on there, man. Hey, check out the deuces. We're gonna catch y'all later. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that man album, Luck in the Truck. This is the On The Beat podcast. We out of here. Peace.
It is.